Hi, my name is Paul Hilson. I'm an evening and weekend MBA student at Kellogg. And outside of that, I am the co founder and CEO of a custom software development company. Really excited to talk to you about a platform that we created that's going to transform the way applications are built. Now, as the owner of a software development company, I like to think of myself as somewhat of a software expert. And as a software expert, I can tell you that apps happen. There's there's a lot of innovation out there, and we as consumers we get these amazing benefits every single day from people bringing their ideas out into the market. But that doesn't always happen. There's a lot of barriers that stop these great ideas from getting launched. And even the apps that do get launched, well, they're typically not as good as they should be because there is a huge problem in the software development world. It takes way too much time and way too much money to build an application. And the biggest offender of this is really in the setup of an application. To paint a clearer picture, we had a project where it took 4 developers over 3 months just to set up the project. That ended up costing over $100,000 and at least 25% of the total project cost. We didn't like this, so we set out to find a way to drastically reduce that 25% figure. Now, let's take a quick look at the market. There's over 500,000 software and IT companies out there who spend over $1 trillion every single year on custom software development. If we take that 25% figure, that means they're spending over $250 billion on setup costs that we can do something about. And we did. Actually, we didn't like this problem, so we went ahead and we built a platform that takes care of it. We did something really amazing where we cut down that setup time from months to minutes. So now we can just take an idea and start development on this idea on that same day, and not even that same day, minutes later. This ability to have accelerated development has absolutely transformed the way that we're able to do business. So I want to take a quick second and just show you what this looks like. As a developer, uh, they can start out by choosing what kind of application they're going to build. Is it going to be a mobile app? Is it going to be an integration? Maybe it's a simple web application. And once they select their template, they click a button, and minutes later, your developer is ready to start building. This step is what took us months that we have brought down to minutes. That's super powerful. I should add that if you have an application and your application is not growing, it is dying. So our platform will grow with your application. And the last thing is there's a lot of different capabilities that our platform has. One of them is getting developers code from their computer out to the servers and everything that we provision for them. Really, the goal of this is that a developer can focus solely on their code so that they can focus on building these great features for your application. And this platform is going to take care of everything else. Now, the business model is completely usage based. Bigger apps will cost more. Smaller apps will cost less. It's We're currently pricing it at $200 per month per component. Each one of those little circles you just saw in the previous slides are components, and we're projecting that we'll need between 30 to 50 companies on board the Compoze platform to get to that 5 million per year of recurring revenue. Now, the competitive landscape, we put ourselves at the most customizable and tied with the most reliable as well. You may notice MuleSoft and TIPCO on this. These are amazing platforms that also help with accelerated development. But we do see a trend where companies are moving away from them because they like to vendor lock you in. They make you use their servers, their infrastructure. That is something that Compose does not do. Now, What is our go-to-market? Well, the platform allows us to do some really interesting things that will scale really nicely. First off, to get users, we have a self-service sign-in, or I should say sign up, where users can go and get themselves up and running all on their own. But we also have our expert sales team there to close deals, likely with the bigger clients. Now, to drive awareness, we're going to continue doing what we're actually already doing at our current software development company. We send targeted segments through a 30 or 60-day user journey that is orchestrated by our CRM, HubSpot. Uh, Now, I'll say that one of the more interesting things that we'll be able to do with Compose is that we're really excited about driving additional awareness activities by having something like a developer ambassador out there that engages the community by giving talks at conferences, or my personal favorite, hosting hackathons to really showcase the power of Compose. Now, here's a rock star leadership team that leads our current software development company, and we'll be looking to have them lead the efforts at Compose as well. I should mention that what's really unique about this and about us is that we already have an amazing team of developers and architects all in place, ready to go. So, in summary, we are looking to transform how applications are built and enable more innovation by going from regular development to accelerated development with Compose. Thank you for listening.